Hey everyone, it is race day and today we look at races at the Valley and at Rosehill Gardens. Let's start off at the Valley. We'll start off with race 3, the Extreme Fright Handicap race. I've got number 1, Persan, barrier 9, Kieran Marr and David Eustace, the trainers. Obviously Persan, his last race was in the Melbourne Cup in 2020, where I thought he had a nice run. Hopefully he can get the win today. If not Persan, a horse that could beat him is number 3, Irish Flame. Barrier 8, Michael Walker on board for Irish Flame. Irish Flame hasn't had a win in 2021 yet, so maybe today could be the day for him. Let's move off to race 5, the Alistar Clark Stakes. It's going to be hard to beat the Cherry. Number 1, Cherry Tortoni, barrier 3, Billy Egan on board. It's the favourite, $1.90. It's currently backed at. Cheap odds. Last race at the Valley was on the 24th of October in 2020, which was a 2,040 metre race, which is the same distance as this race. So it's got the legs in them. The Cherry, it can get an easy win. It's just got to get that good jump and stay. I feel like he should stay on the outside for this race. A horse that could potentially beat him is number 2, Young Werther, barrier 4, Damien Oliver on board, and it's currently backed at $7.50. So 2 good horses in this race, but my heart's set on the Cherry to win this. Then we move off to race 8, the All-Star Mile. Gee, what a race it is. It's got some ripper horses in the field, and I'll take you through my picks. Now, since the start of the voting, I've had number 2, Behemoth. My eyes have been set on him, the big boy. Barrier 1, Craig Williams on board for Behemoth. But now that I look at the form, my pick, I've got two main horses in this race. Already Behemoth, and I'm chucking in number 4, Mr. Quickie. Jamie Carr on board. I think Mr. Quickie has got it in him. It's got the legs. It can run the distance. It just needs a good jump, and I think Jamie Carr can get Mr. Quickie over the line for a strong win. It's going to be a magnificent race. I just wanted to mention a couple other horses. I was going to say number 10, Arcadia Queen, would take out this race with William Pike on board, but it's been scratched earlier this morning due to lameness. So a big loss for Grant and Alana Williams, and also William Pike, the jockey. It's not good news for them, but unfortunately, that it is what it is. It's a shame for the Queen because I thought she was going to have a strong race. But there's other horses in this race. The favourite, number 11, Probable. Barrier 10, Damien Len on board. Or you've got Russian Camelot. Number 9, Barrier 2, Damien Oliver on board. So you've got a variety of horses, a variety of strong horses who can get this distance, down packed. And they can get a strong win. It's going to be a great race. It's going to be a tight finish. But those are my 2 main picks, Behemoth and Mr. Quickie for the mile. Now we move off to Rosehill Gardens. Race 4, the Sky High Stakes. I've got number 3, The Chosen One. Barrier 8, Kieran McAvoy on board. The Chosen One had a nice run in the Melbourne Cup last year, but it's going to be hard to beat the favourite, which is number 4, Colette. Barrier 7, Rachel King on board. She's a wonderful mare, Colette, and I think she'll get a nice win. Race 6 is the Far Lap Stakes, 1,500 metre race. And I've only got the 1 horse in this one, and it's number 1, the 3-year-old Colt Poland, who's got barrier 1, Kieran McAvoy on board. 80% chance to place, 40% chance to win. Good odds, currently backed at $5. Last win was on the 6th of February at Caulfield, which was a 1,400 metre race. So I think Poland's got the extra 100 metres in him. And, it should be a nice win for him, I'd say. Race 7 is the Group 1 Coolmore Classic 1,500 metre race. And it's the last race I'll look at for the day. And I've got the favourite, who's number 9, Forbidden Love, the 3-year-old filly. Gee, she's a wonderful horse. Barrier 3, Nashua Willa on board. I think Forbidden Love will clear them all out and have a beautiful win, because she's been in her best form in the last couple months, so I think she'll have a nice win today on the track at Rosehill Gardens. Guys, it's, I've only had 3 races that I look at from the Valley and Rosehill Gardens, but they're 3 major races. There's a lot of good horses today that I looked at. Make sure you comment down below who you've got for the All-Star Mile, because it's going to be one hell of a race. Guys, if you are taking punt today, good luck, and as always, gamble responsibly.